Good morning. Rise and shine, my lady. I know you can hear me, you know? I've brought your breakfast. It's your favorite. Along with some tea to wake you up. Don't try to escape your busy schedule, my lady. I know that you've been working late, but that does not mean you can simply ignore your engagements today. Duchess Navier is visiting this afternoon, remember? You certainly don't want to keep her waiting, do you? Don't make me yank the covers. You're awake, I see. Good morning, my lady. Oh, please, I have served you ever since we were both children. Do not think that I'm not used to your antics. Catching a thrown pillow is of no difficulty to me. However, if it had hit the wall or floor, a maid would have had to scrub it again. Is that what it is? Would you have preferred it if the head maid woke you up instead? I understand that we are both much older now. Perhaps it's become uncomfortable for me to wake you. Ah? Is that so? Well, I suppose it's because I've served you for so long. You are more comfortable with me. Now then, drink some tea and have a bite. The chef worked hard on this, you know? I wasn't the only one who saw you burning the midnight oil. Now then, as per your schedule, most of your morning is free. You have a meeting with Duchess Navier for lunch at 12, and then your combat instructor shall be coming by to help you brush up on your techniques at 3. Then the tailors are to come by again to show you their new catalogues at 5, which gives you enough time to wash up before... My lady, you aren't listening. Not feeling up to it today, Ah, you're right. You have been up to the gills in work as of late. The prosecution trial against House Ursa just ended, did it not? They were proclaimed guilty, at least, but in the end, you were still left with all the paperwork. Of course I had to stay up with you. I am not just head butler, but I am your faithful servant. Do you think you could at least try to meet with Duchess Navier? She's not only an extremely important figure in high society, you know, but she is also your friend, and I'm certain that she's worried about you. Of course, I'm worried about you, my lady. Goodness knows how hard you've been working these past few days. Finding out that House Ursa was responsible for all those demon attacks across the kingdom would have been a Herculean task for anyone. If there was anyone who could do it, I knew that it would be you. My compliments are not mere flattery, my lady. They are as genuine as they come. For I'm happy that you took me in all those years ago. I can think of no better master. I talk as if I'm going to leave. Seeing as you are awake enough to tell jokes, my work here is done. But do tell me, why are you getting worried about that all of a sudden? Did you just call me oblivious? I assure you, my lady, I am always aware of the affairs in this household. In fact, I could tell you several pieces of gossip I overheard from the maids right now. For example, have you heard of the rumor that the first prince is sneaking out of the palace to meet with a commoner? It's quite a big piece of news, but there's no real substance to the rumor and... No? Not what you meant? Oh dear, did I miss something on your breakfast plate? Or was it last evening's late-night snack, perhaps? I deeply apologize, my lady. It is not like me to slip up when it comes to things like this. Come closer. My lady. Why? What is it? Did you suddenly think of something you needed me to investigate? Ah. Very well. What do you... My lady. Did you just... You just kissed me on the cheek. I'm still dreaming, aren't I? I'm probably oversleeping right now. I should wake up. Thank you for the dream, Dream Fairy, but my fantasies cannot simply just become reality. Hey! Ouch! My lady, did you just pinch me? Why yes, you have certainly convinced me that this is reality. I'm sorry, my lady, but... my feelings for you. I'm sorry, my lady, but it's true. This lowly servant, who you so generously saved from the streets all those years ago, has dared to develop romantic feelings for you. If you wish, I shall resign from my position immediately. My lady, I wouldn't dare lift my head. I have committed a grave sin against you. Why do I think you kissed me? Perhaps it was to grant me a wish before you fire me. My lady, you shouldn't be crouching next to me. I'm just... Why are you putting your hands on my cheeks like this? Of course, I'm listening. But, my lady, if this ever gets out, do you understand what would happen to your reputation? While it may be true you've never been partial about the social scene, I'm worried about you, my lady. Even if you love me as well, you'd have to sacrifice too much for us to be together. I cannot ask you to do that, my lady. You are so very precious to me, and I cannot allow you to throw away everything that you've built with your own two hands. A solution, you say? Me? Get adopted by a noble family? But, my lady, that would mean I would need to leave your side. I see. Work hard, live free, and when I am ready, I will come back to you. You went through all the trouble of thinking of all this for me? Of course, I will return to you. My savior. My everything. But, for now, I am still your loyal servant. So come on, allow me to help you out. After all, you still have your lunch with Duchess Navier. Me when I pause the video midway to give the VA a break.